Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. I was setting up everything, but thank you guys for being here. And I see quite a few of you. You guys are talking about yeah, there's like oh shoot, what do you call it? It's on the channel now. It's at the top. YouTube added that you can kind of join the channel, and it's like a few dollars or something. So I was planning on eventually, and pretty soon, I'm thinking for next month, having a social gathering. So it'll be like a social thing for those of you that are joining or whatever. We can just kind of get together. You guys can actually meet each other face to face on a Zoom or whatever. But I think it's good. I think it'd be fun for you guys all to meet. You guys already chat with each other here live. So why not have like a little social group maybe on a Saturday night or something? So that's in the works. Yes, I see that you guys already found where it's located and everything before I announced it. But you guys are sweet. Thank you so much. It's coming. I think it's a good idea. And any other ideas you guys think sound fun, let me know and I'll add it. I'll add it to there. But anyways, good morning. I hope there's not too much of an echo. I have a special co-host with me today. You guys want to see? Allie, say hello. This is little Allie. She's just chilling with me. But that's our co-host for this morning. But anyways, let's get going. I have something fun that we can watch of Trump. So this was quite a while ago, but it's very motivating to start our morning. So let's start there with him. So it's about success and not giving up and handling pressure and how important that is. So here we go. Let's take a listen.
You know, when people ask me about success, I've just started thinking about it over the last couple of years because I've seen a lot of it. You have to have an ability to handle pressure because no matter how successful you are, I have many, many friends and enemies, a lot of enemies too, I don't care, but they're smart. I have a lot of enemies, and I've watched people and I've seen it. And people that can handle pressure can be entrepreneurs, can be successful. Now, I have some friends that are really, really smart, but they can't handle pressure. In which case, they should work for somebody, do great, and have a good life. There's nothing wrong with it. Because I almost think that's an instinctive thing, the ability to handle pressure. Now, one of the things I tell people about pressure is, you know what? They said, how do you handle pressure? Who's had more pressure than me? Have I had pressure over the years? And, you know, I mean, I get criticized in my hair, but it's not so bad, and it's real, it's mine. You know it is my real hair. I mean, I get killed. I had an article recently that was so good. It was such a great article. And then it had one line, but he wears the worst hairpiece I've ever seen. I couldn't show the article to anybody, and it's not even true. But you have to have the ability to handle pressure. And if you can't handle pressure, you have to know that about yourself. You have to know that about yourself. So, handle pressure. If you can't, that's okay. But one of the things I tell people about handling pressure is, remember, because they asked me the question, how do you handle the stress? And, you know, somebody actually said, Donald, you're so handsome. Do you believe this? I love this person. You're so handsome. How have you stayed so handsome under all this pressure? And I actually thought of it to myself. You have to remember, it doesn't matter. God matters. Your family matters. It doesn't matter. And if you say it, I have some people, they say, I've got to be successful. I've got to be. They'll never be successful. It's too crazy. They can't think straight. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you that was going crazy, standing up about your success, right? So you've got to handle it. Now he's a little bit more low key. That's very good. I like that. We've calmed him down. So you've got to be able to sort of say to yourself, nothing matters that much other than the real big deals with family, with your faith, etc.
All right. Yep. Very true. Handling pressure. And I did want to touch base on this just a little bit. So pressure is what we're going to feel just a little bit as we move into these energies this weekend. We have Chiron. Whoops, I got to get rid of that for a second. It was going on to Eric Trump, so maybe at some point we'll listen to that, but not right now. But anyway, there's a lot of pressure coming about this week and moving into June, but it's good and it's transitional and transformative. So just pay attention if you're starting to feel some emotions change or shift of perspective, or if things are starting to feel a little bit confusing about certain things from your past. Those are going to creep up, but it's a universal test. So in astrology, most all of our signs are going to be affected by this. So it's completely normal. It's going to pass. I think it's like the 6th and the 8th is the most intense, and then it's over. So pay attention to that. Also, your dreams are going to intensify. I don't know about you guys, but have your dreams recently been very intense? Because mine have been very intense. And it's just very intellectual right now. We are in Gemini. We have also Capricorn, full moon next month. So that's very transitional too. But a lot of good stuff. But pay attention to pressure. If you feel pressured or things get a little rough for a few days, it's a test by the universe to see your patience and if you can handle it and carry through and recognize. The key to this is to recognize your strength and how powerful you have become through all your challenges. So that's the key to get through this phase of pressure that is approaching, is to recognize it and applaud yourself for all the change that you've gone through and know how very powerful you truly are. So I also want to share a quote from Neville Goddard because it's just so relevant. So why not? And I love this quote. So here we go. Only as one is willing to give up his present limitations and identity can he become that which he desires to be, which is very true. So that's another thing, don't like identify yourself with what you feel you're limited to. You're not limited to anything. You can create anything that you want. Your reality is yours to create. So there you go. Beautiful quote, beautiful speech from our president, Donald J. Trump, as well. So I hope you guys are feeling inspired. I also have this banner I wanted to hold up. This came to me too. Be an encourager. The world has enough critics already. So let's be encouraging. The days that we're living in now, we don't need any more critics. They're always going to be there, always picking and poking, right? So we don't need that. And don't criticize yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Start encouraging you. When you wake up in the morning, encourage yourself. If there's something that goes on when you wake up and you're worried about something, shift that energy into encouragement and recognize how far you've come and recognize the challenges you've already overcome. They're probably a lot bigger than the thing you're worrying about right now. So a lot of it's just baby stuff. So keep that in mind, and I hope that helped anyone who needed to hear that for sure. Because there's just so many people out there, friends, family, people we love, but sometimes they'll say stuff to poke at us, but it's their own deal. It's their own inner stuff going on that they need to work on, but it's also showing us a reflection. It's something for us to learn from, recognize, because most of the time, yes, we have been in that place. We have been where they've been, but we've done the work, so we can recognize that they're just projecting. So just remember that as well. It's not you, it's them. And just encourage them. That saying, kill them with kindness, that's a real thing. It really does work. But that's true. So anyway, enough about that. I could just blabber all day about stuff like that. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to see what is the message for today. It is, May 28th? Wow. And I see, my computer is still stuck in Pacific Standard Time. So it's 7:17 as I look at the clock on the laptop here. That's pretty cool. 17. So we're going to see what the message is for today, and also think of some questions that you would like me to ask the cards this morning. We're not going to have a super long show, but I will take a few of your questions. And I also, before we get started with the cards, I want to share screen because I was getting some emails from a lot of you that you're coming to Quantum Summit. I can't wait to see you. I'll be there. Mel will be there, Ishmael, and many others. It's going to be a great time. So that's coming up June 8th and 9th. I'll be there a day early. But it's going to be really fun, you guys. I can't wait. So thank you all. And if you guys are still interested, if there's some of you out there, it's quantumsummit1776.com. That's where you can go. Lots of good speakers, and I know he dropped the price down, so that's awesome. But yeah, looking forward to it. It's in 10 days. He has a countdown here. 10 days, 13 hours, 55 minutes, and 57 seconds. That's pretty cool. Very exciting. But anyways, let's do some cards. Let's play around here. Let's see, for May 28th, 2024, what is the message today? Let's see. Here we go. What is the message for May 28th, 2024 that we all need to hear? Nice. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see where he goes now. So the Knight of Pentacles, I feel this has to do with what you're manifesting. Yes, it's related to financial, but we'll see more as the cards lay out. But this is, in my opinion, right now, I'm feeling like a lot of us are real focused at this time. We're kind of up in our head a little bit. We're feeling our manifestations. We're owning that feeling. So let's see what else is coming through. All right, Six of Pentacles. So it is going towards financial, but I do feel it's manifesting that financial abundance, success in your careers. Let's see what else we get here. Beautiful cards that I got, those two. Now we have the Knight of the Cups, okay? Sorry, that's a Page of Cups, sorry. Sorry. And then there's some lawnmower back there. Hope you guys don't hear it. So anyway, this is an offering, an opportunity coming here. So it's financial, yes. You guys have opportunities. It's saying to take what's coming in. If you get an opportunity or a raise or a job position offer, or there's a new idea about your own business, I think a lot of you are kind of constructing a new thing for your business. Maybe it's something you want to offer, or it's something that you already know how to do, but you haven't really shown anyone. No one knows that you have this talent, but it's going to bring you more abundance. So this is beautiful. This Page of Cups here, he brings the opportunity, okay? So let's see what else comes through. So there's some good news coming in around abundance. It could be through your career, through your manifestations, both. It's your creativity ultimately that creates this. Your imagination, whatever you're imagining, you're bringing into reality because you're feeling it. If you imagine something and don't really feel it, but you pictured it, you're halfway there, but you got to feel it. You got to believe it. And I think that that's exactly what's going on here. So let's see what else happens here. Ooh, lots of pentacles. All right. So now we're getting the Two of Pentacles guy. I'm just going to put him right there. Fix the camera a little bit. So the Two of Pentacles guy, this could be about a decision. This could be about, there's two really great opportunities that you could take. It feels like just things are flowing. Things are going to be coming in. So it's either you take this way or go this route. So whatever is going to align with you, think of alignment and balance with the Two of Pentacles. When you're trying to make a decision as well regarding career, relationships, however this applies to you, what aligns with you? What works with you? What is going to fill your cup? I mean, we got the Page of Cups here. So ultimately, you're going to fill the cup for yourself. But what opportunity makes that a richer cup? You know, what's going to help enrich your life more, and that's balanced and aligned with you, with your beliefs, with your daily routine, your happiness. So always take that into consideration. Pros and cons type of list. So whatever this is about for you guys, I feel like it's career. I feel like a lot of people, especially now, which we're seeing it more and more, especially now, people are leaving their 3D jobs and completely working for themselves. I am seeing that in the one-on-one readings constantly, and I'm so proud of all of you that are doing that. You are taking your power back. You're getting out of the system, and you're creating your very own system. So that could be what this is about too, for a lot of you. You're finally just going to do it. You're making that choice. You're choosing you, your alignment, your beliefs, everything. Let's see. Okay, so this is some anxiety All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. So this could be anxiety, but I also feel this is associated with your past. So just like we were talking with that Neville Goddard quote, don't have limitations. Don't define yourself by your limitation beliefs. You don't have limitations. You can go the distance. Just because something didn't work out the way you thought in the past, it doesn't mean it's going to repeat itself. Different people in your life now than in the past, whatever happened there, different career, different goals. You are different. We are different basically every split second in this universe. We shift, our energies shift, and we choose. We either choose to be happy or we choose to sink back into the past of doubt, worry, and fear, and lack of trust. We don't want to be in that lack mentality. So let that go. If you guys are having those sword moments interfere with your manifestation, or if it is a choice of leaving a 3D job and going and making your own system, your own business, don't let the past get in the way. Those are all suppressions from the government that have always been for decades. And we're getting out of it. We're breaking free. So break free from the swords. Here we go. We love the Chariot. So this is the Chariot of the Arcana deck. Very beautiful. So push forward. The Chariot's about moving on. Let's go attitude. And it's very nurturing as well. It's a Cancer energy, the Chariot. It does represent July and a lot of time frames too. So what I'm feeling like, you guys are going to feel this push from the universe. And as I looked in astrology for this week and next week, there is a major push, and there's tests. There's universal tests. The universe is going to test you. And that is why I played that clip from Trump. It's about pressure. Can you handle the pressure? Yes, it's very difficult. It's a huge decision to leave a job maybe that you've had forever in the 3D world that we've known for so long. But to do that, to get out of it, you are recognizing your power and who you truly are. And you're putting your life on a whole new timeline, brand new timeline. So we're going to see the split. The split's happening even quicker now. And that's the Chariot as well. It's faster. So keep up with the energies. Keep moving, keep pushing forward, because there's a shift. Some of our loved ones, they may choose to stay with what they have been working on all these years in that same job. And this is just an example, but it can also resonate for a relationship too. This could be about love as well, but I'm feeling like this is more about career and where we're going and what timeline we're going to choose. But we're going to see our loved ones, some of them, they're going to be comfortable. They're comfortable where they are. And as long as they're happy, that's all that matters. If their cup is being full, they're filling their cup with the 3D job, which I find that hard to believe, but maybe they're just cozy there and that's where they want to be. Okay. We have to love them and we have to respect that. That's fine. But concentrate on you. Concentrate on where you're going. It's not about where they're going, but where are you going? So that Chariot's like, it's telling you to hurry up. Let's go. Pick yourself. Choose yourself this time. Let's see what else. Yeah, Knight of Swords. All right. So the Knight of Swords takes action just after the Chariot. That's beautiful to get that. So Spirit wants you to take action. And the swords, remember, so they're words, thoughts, emotions that cross your mind that influence your actions. But the Knight of Swords, he's quick and I wouldn't say he's demanding. He's an air sign, so he's not bossy, but he's very versatile. He's ready to take action. He's not afraid of change. That's another thing that a lot of us, we have to work on that. We're humans living in this human experience right now, but we are spiritual beings. And spiritual beings love change. We love to fluctuate. We love to change our appearance. And you know why that is because, and that's just about appearance, but jobs, creativity, the reasons why we love change so much, a lot of us, is because our soul has lived so many lifetimes, so many different looks, so many different attitudes, so many different personalities. We have shifted. So a lot of air signs out there, I don't know this for a fact, but I do feel that air signs and fire signs, because some of the fixed ones out there don't necessarily like change, but they're willing to. And that's something they have to conquer. And pay attention to your north node and your south node, kind of explains that in your chart. But a lot of us have lived so many different lives, and we love that versatile difference of who we are. We like to change characters, so it's a beautiful thing. But the Knight of Swords encourages this change, this life change, and wants you to do it. Take action. There is no fear from the Knight of Swords. Not even all the knights, actually, the Knight of Cups too. There's no fear. There's just love. That's more of a love frequency. And then this guy here, this Knight of Swords, he's air. So he's like, let's just go. Let's do this now, fast. So definitely pay attention to that. Pay attention to what's crossing your mind. Trust it, but also know the difference between your intuition and your ego. If your ego's coming in and trying to stop you, just recognize that it's trying to protect you from being let down. But that's past energy. And the ego will feed off of the past and say, oh no, this could happen again because that's what happened last time. So your ego is going to do that. It's going to play with you a little bit. So once you get it down, once you recognize, all right, that's just ego, fear, doubt, worry, we're not going there this time. You're going down the road less traveled. And that's usually the path that's the best for you. Does everyone agree? No. Your mom? Probably not. But it's the road that you should go because you choose yourself. You go against the grain, and then you're also an inspiration to many others. So I encourage you guys, whoever needed to hear this, if you're stuck in a situation, whether it's a relationship, a job, whatever it is, it's been the same for so long, and you're just tired of it. It's just not making you happy. It's not filling your cup. Then it's time. It is your time. So think about that. And yeah, let's see. Amanda Tempuri. Yeah, so ego is not the most reliable source. No. Is it a bad thing? No, I think ego is not bad because it's trying to protect you. And sometimes a lot of our confidence can come from ego. We just don't want to have too much of that. Otherwise, you're kind of abrasive, right? But yeah, that's very true. It's not quite reliable. So we need to, once you get your patterns down and you recognize your thinking patterns and your thought forms. Now, thought forms are a huge one because, thought forms, let me explain a little bit if you don't know what that is. Let me give an example. So let's say you're going to go stay in an Airbnb, for the weekend or something, right? The thought forms of whatever the person previously that had just stayed there and checked out or whatever, now their thoughts, their emotions, their energy, that's all their energy, is still lingering there. So think of it this way in your own home, though, too. Your thought forms are in your environment, your workplace, your relationships. Thought forms are huge, and ego does play with it a little bit to influence you to make decisions. So you always want to clear your space. We talk about this sometimes, about clearing the energy. If you do go and stay in an Airbnb or a hotel, make sure you clear the energy when you get there. But also in your own home, don't keep repeating the same thought patterns because that's toxic. You're creating a toxic situation of thoughts with your own self. And then that can lead to self-sabotage. I used to do it. I know this. I'm expert at this one. I used to do this. So, and yes, I see a very good comment here from Beautiful Spaces Plant Care. And welcome. Thank you. I haven't seen your handle name before, so thank you for being here. The ego is basically our inner child. Talk to him or her and give them words of love and encouragement. That's very true. And that will also shift the thought forms from sticking in your environment because you're shifting the energy back to positive and love, the love frequency. So yeah, pay attention for sure. I know, Lady Rebecca, I have no idea how I'm going to ever fix that. I have a camera here and a camera here. So there's really nothing I can do about that. I hope it's not too bad. I just don't know how to fix that. There's no way. If you guys have any tips, though, let me know. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about here, the thought forms for sure. But just take action. Finally take action on what you guys need to do for sure to change your life, shift your timeline. We don't want to stay in the same timeline ever. We're always going to shift timelines, and we're going to enter different consciousness. So 4D consciousness, 5D consciousness, and above. Consciousness is what changes. You do a new timeline. That's going to influence you to go that route. So pay attention to what you want and how you want to fill your cup. No one else is going to fill your cup. Only you can. So that's a little lesson for today. Now, I do want to pull angel cards from Arnie Layton's deck from this is just so beautiful. So this is angels and saints, the oracle cards here. So let's take a look. What is the message for us today from the angel deck? This is fun. So let's see. These are beautiful too. Beautiful colors you can see. So pretty. So let's see. What is the message for today? Ooh, I like it. All right. So number 13, that's a lucky number. Each day we grow and learn within, being with Gaia as well. In this growth will come an equal, steady balance. How funny. We were talking about that here in the cards, weren't we? So at the very beginning, that Two of Pentacles guy, balance and recognizing your growth. So that's so beautiful. So that's our little angel oracle for today. Awesome. So yeah, now I'm going to take some questions from the chat, and we're going to see what you guys have been talking about in there. And let's see. I saw a few questions come in before I started that tarot reading, so I'm going to go back to that area of the chat. I love this, Linda Anderson. That's beautiful too. Step out of the boat, walk on water. I can picture that. It feels beautiful, but always focusing on Jesus. He will guide your journey. Yes, and he is within each and every one of us. The Christ gene is within all of us. We just have to activate it, and we're flying high. Seriously. Beautiful. No fear for us air signs once we know what we want. It's very true. Sometimes you got to stop yourself just a little bit, slow down. Because I find myself, because I have an air, Gemini rising and moon. So sometimes I get so excited about something. And then I just go tell my besties, I'm like, you guys are going to help me with this. We're going to do this, that, and the other. Here's the plan. But sometimes I have to slow down because I feel like I'm just telling them this is what we're doing. So yeah, we have to watch our excitement at times. But yeah, we have no fear at all. Let's see what else we have here. I love this from Maureen Quinn. She's a fire sign, and she's always been good with change. You know why? Because fire does not like to be bored. Nope. The most patient and the ones that, Capricorn's my son. I still like change, but that's all the Gemini. But Capricorn keeps me in line. Like, you still have to get your work done. You can't have all this fun and not work. So that's where that comes in. So the earth signs are a little bit more patient and steady and making sure everything's good. So we have to hand it to the earth signs as well. And the water signs I love because they feel, I think, the most. And I think that the water signs, in my opinion, and I don't know what you guys feel, have the most compassion. They're very sweet. They've always got your back. They're just always seeing a different perspective, and because they're feeling everything. So they're amazing. But I love them all. I love all the signs, honestly. But yeah, I'm looking for your questions. Sorry, I got distracted. Let's see. Ooh, I like this. Peggy Chavez. This is a good one. So I think a lot of us are going to want to know this one. So here we go. Kennedy's executive order 11110, Silver Standard, coming into play this week, especially tomorrow on his 107th birthday. Wow. 107. Let's take a look. Is that Silver Standard coming into play this week? Huh. Well, let's see what else we get, because that could be a past energy. So let's see. It's a Ten of Swords. My Ten of Swords is different. In other decks, it's in the back. In this deck, it's in the front. Because I feel like when someone backstabs you, which that's one of the representations of it, it feels more like a stab in the heart. It's just it's horrible. So that's why I put it there. In case you're wondering, why does the Ten of Swords look like that? That's why. Let's take a look. 2 of Cups. It's going to be a little bit longer, it looks like. Here's the Hierophant. That would be his energy. I mean, 107 years old, the old wise one. Here we go. The Hierophant, the 2 of Cups. With the 2 of Cups being there, the 10 of Swords there, I think the 10 of Swords is going to reveal the true story of JFK. That's what that is. It's past energy. He was, So there you go. And then the 2 of Cups and the Hierophant. I think it's going to be a little bit longer. So not this week, but it is showing us a yes, but not for this week. So keep that in mind. But very great. I love your question. That was awesome for sure. And Lori C, shout out to you. I see you have the new symbol. That's pretty cool. And you're really trying to work on yourself and your spiritual health now that you're retired. And yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late to do anything, to work on your spiritual health, relationships, career. It's never too late to do anything. So good point. I love that you're throwing that energy in the chat. That's beautiful. The more you guys share, the more you're going to help everybody else. So that's awesome. Let's see. Connie Phillips, I believe that as well. The humanitarian projects. Now, if you guys didn't know, this whole season in astrology is about collaborations, also choosing those that, align with you and your beliefs and where you're headed in the future. So this is a very transitional time. So that being said, collaboration of humanitarian projects, I could feel a lot of us here in the chat. A lot of us may even be working together in the future on those humanitarian projects. I could feel that. And I do feel it's very soon too. Beautiful. Perfect. From Shelly, she says, perfect for me. I'm working on an online class about soul communication. That is brilliant. Congrats to you. Beautiful. Beautiful to see that. I'm not seeing too many questions. I'm going to go back to the new comments now. Let's go back down. Sylvie Breen, or is it Brian with an E-N? Might be. Sorry if I just butchered your name. What about the no-fly zone over Mar-a-Lago finishing at the end of May? Ooh, well, let's take a look. I'm going to move these out of the way. Here we go. Yeah, what about that no-fly zone over Mar-a-Lago finishing at the end of May? Page of Pentacles. 2 came out at once. We got the Knight of Cups and the Judgment card. Judgment card is like an awakening. You see how the angel in the sky, it is biblical. That could be a reason too. Something's going to happen here. Definitely something's going to shake up everybody. And I think it could be more about the disclosures of the baddies. We're going to find out about them. It has to be. It's got to be. Because if you're going to take away the no-fly zone, that would mean that there's more safety in place. So that's interesting. And then with the Knight of Cups, that is very loving. It's goodness coming to the people. There's good messages coming to the people. Good news is coming. Also, that Page of Pentacles is a messenger as well. So there is good news coming to the people. So by the end of May, yes or no? Let's take a look. Is there good news coming to the people by the end of May? 7 of Pentacles, it is regarding the past. So let me ask, is this about the arrests? Are we going to see some arrests by the end of May? We've got a few days left here. Let's see. We do have the 10 of Wands. She is a symbolism of completion. It is a fire energy as well, taking action. So it very well could be about arrests. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles again. So now 2 10s in a row. That's a lot of completion there. Collaboration energy too. I sense that. So yeah, I think we could see some arrests very, very soon. Very soon, because it's saying yes. I see another question too. So tomorrow, JFK's birthday. Let's see, will we have some big happenings tomorrow specifically? Let's just ask with the same energy on the table here. Will we see something happen for tomorrow, JFK's birthday, yes or no? 3 of Swords, but hold on. Let's take a look. 10 of Cups. Look at all the 10s we have here. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. The 3 of Swords can represent It can represent disappointment, but I think that the news that we're going to hear, the thing that's going to go down, is disappointing to humanity. That's what I'm getting. Healing is involved. I think it could have to do with a lot of things regarding the jab, and I can actually say that on here because I didn't get in trouble the last time. So if it's regarding that and regarding taking advantage of the people, very, very well could be. 10 of Cups there is another completion. It is involving families and, children. 10 of Cups. So that's the big picture of families and for the people. So yeah, it might not be very easy to hear, but yes, it looks like something is disclosed, possibly tomorrow, that's not easy to hear, for humanity, and it affects families and our loved ones. That's very interesting. Ooh, here's a good one. I know there's a lot of speculation that there's going to be some earthquake very soon. So I'm interested. Let's see. Is there going to be an earthquake on June 6th? Let's take a look. All right, so this is one of the newer cards that no tarot deck ever has had. But this means about beating things against the odds. So all against the odds. I don't think that there's going to be an earthquake. Here's a tower. I think around June 6th, it's not an earthquake, but it is something having to do with weather. So it's not necessarily an earthquake, but it's something with weather, or maybe like the image of my tower card, which is supposed to be the White House on fire. It could be demonstrating that there's a disaster of some sort, but I don't think it's an earthquake. I don't think it's an earthquake, but let's see what else comes through. All right, so that's our King of Pentacles guy. Interesting. You know what this could be? This could be more so, yes, there could be weather happenings, maybe fires, but also it's getting into the financial fall right there. King of Pentacles. Let's see what else we have here. On the Julian calendar, now this is true, May doesn't officially end really until June 13th. So right in the middle of Gemini, June 13th, day before. So June 14th is Trump's birthday. So don't forget on the Julian calendar. Let's see. Well, let's see. Is anything going to happen around that time? June 13th, June 14th. Let's see. Queen of Cups. It's very possible here. We have the Hermit. Spirit trying to keep us quiet. The Hermit. So it's something that's been hidden. So it's things that we don't even know about, even though we know about the conspiracies. Those are true. And the 17th letter of the alphabet. Does it have to do with that? Is there something coming out? Is there another post? Is there something that's disclosed? We are the Five of Wands. It's going to be a major conflict. It's something that we don't know. We haven't heard of yet. It's something that's disclosed still from us, even, that we haven't figured out. With all these decodes that we've done, all the channels have done, all of the readers, everybody else, all the super intelligent people that decode this stuff, I don't think any of us know what's coming, but I think it's big. It's really big. And it could be, yes, it's biblical, but I think it could be even disastrous. Not to hurt us, but disastrous in the minds of the people that are not awake. They're going to be disappointed. There's going to be something, they're going to be shocked. It is a shock. That's what I'm sensing here. Let's see what else we have going on in the chat here. Was Arizona Secretary of State arrested by the Marines this weekend? Let's take a look. Yes or no? Eight of Pentacles. I would say that's a yes. We also have that Knight of Wands in there. He's fire guy. Enlightenment. So it's, yeah, definitely. And that's the Hanged Man there with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's all in process. It's all going down right now for him. So it is a yes. Yep. It is a yes from in my cards. Let's see what else we have out there. I believe that too, Don McCoy. I do. I don't believe it. There's days I wake up and I'm like, man, maybe there is going to be one. But then that's me second guessing my intuition. So I'm going to go with my intuition. My original thought was a no. I don't think so. Even I was thinking the other day about the debate. So June 27th is supposed to be a debate. But I think they want us to believe it's a debate, but it's not really going to be the same as you've always seen. It's not going to be your typical debate. This is going to be a showcase, in my opinion. I feel like it could be something completely different than the norm. I think it'll be a showcase, and I do think that they're going to show us stuff. I had a vision the other day over the weekend that it could even be live streams, different screens, different areas, maybe of the arrests, all going down at the same time. Is it pre-recorded? Possibly, because I feel most of these people have already been gone, and I know a lot of you do too. So a lot of them have already been gone off the earth plane. So it's very possible that they're going to demonstrate and show a lot of stuff to us that's pre-recorded. It's very likely. So I don't know. We just have to see. That's just something that I felt and it came to me. It's possible. Everything's possible. So we'll see. But is there going to be a contest? I don't think so, but we'll see. I could be wrong. I'm playing this game too. This is all just a game, a playbook, however they want to do it, you know? But anyways, what will be the result of the Trump trials? You mean the fake Biden trials? Let's see. I've already done this, but let's just do it again. 9 of Cups, so it's going to be fine. There's the Emperor himself. That's my Mr. T card. And there we go. We got the 8 of Wands. So it's probably going to wrap up this week or within 8 days. We got the 8 of Wands there. So this is going to be wrapped up and ended. It was just a dumb distraction. It was fake completely. So it's a good outcome. It's just going to be over. It's going to be wrapped up. But anyways, I think because I'm looking at the time, we're going on 41 minutes. It is a movie, Kim Turner. That's right. I think I'm going to wrap the show up now, but I want to thank you all for being here. And for those of you that are new, I'm going to hold up some banners here. My 60-minute Zoom readings are $144. They're going to stay at that price ultimately forever. So that's on my website, arcanashores.net. And also, these are real fun. So $50 for an express reading. So this means you can send in 4 questions. I make you a customized video. It's pretty fun. And then you get it back and you can save it and watch it. It's pretty cool. That's only $50, and all my prices are staying there and where they're set right now. And then the tarot course, I want to make an announcement. So those of you that ordered cards already with the early ordering from last week, you guys let me know. You guys can use your one-on-one reading because you get a free one-on-one reading, 60 minutes with me. Plus, you're getting a tarot course about the cards, about every single card. So you can reach out to me at starcanashores@gmail.com. And if you guys already purchased cards, and you guys can arrange when you want to have that reading. You guys can redeem your reading at any time. There's no expiration ever. So keep that in mind for those of you that have already purchased the cards, because it's a package deal. So I just wanted to throw that out there. If you guys need help now and you have questions, feel free to reach out and we'll book it. And for those of you that are just looking for a simple reading, go to my website again. And there are openings. I open more spots. But yeah, looking forward to it. I love meeting with you guys every morning. You guys have a very positive, uplifting day. And yeah, just love it. Love yourself and just love life. Be excited. Be excited. There's a lot of good stuff to come. So have a beautiful one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.